Thank you for visiting PianoLessonsForLife.com. I'm your personal piano professor, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the piano keyboard layout. Now, piano keyboards come in a few varieties and of sizes. The one you're looking at is a 61 note. It's got 5 octaves, although with my low-budget video studio here, you can't see all of them. But regular piano keyboards, acoustic ones, have 88 notes, so they've got 7 octaves there. And there's also a 76 note keyboard that's very common too. So this one happens to be 61, which is all I really need. All we're going to really talk about is how to identify the notes on the piano. Now, the piano alphabet, the musical alphabet, only has 7 notes, or 7 letters: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. But how did I know where A was? Well, that's where what we're going to talk about today. You can see that the black notes are divided into groups of 2 and groups of 3 on up the keyboard. And the reason why that's important is because that gives us some frame of reference on how to find a note. Now, the way I'm going to just teach you today is that just before the white note, just before the set of 2 black notes, is the C note. And that's going to be a reference point for you. The C closest to the middle of your keyboard is generally called middle C on the piano, although it's on the electronic keyboards it's not such as easy as that. Middle C can be either one of these depending on the octave range of your electronic keyboard. But enough about that. So if you know that, you can easily pick out all the C's on the keyboard just by your eyes going to that set of 2 black notes and playing that one before. Okay, now if we walk the notes right up the keyboard, obviously we're going to follow the alphabet: C, D, E, F, G. No H in music, so it's A, B, C again, alright? So there's the white notes on the keyboard: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And if that sounds familiar to you, that's a C major scale. Now, the black notes, well, just to continue on there, so if I asked you to find all the F's on the keyboard, you could either go from C and count up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could just know that F is right before the set of 3, F. And you'll find all the F's that way. The D's are right in between the set of 2 black notes, or right next to C, obviously. So in a short order, you can usually find your way. This is not rocket science here. It's pretty easy. It gets a little confusing with the black notes. They have 2 names depending on the key signature, but you don't need to know that right now. If we're going up the keyboard or to the right on the keyboard, the notes get higher. We're going to call these sharps. Like if you sat on a sharp tack, you would go up. So that's how I remember that. So C, and then we'd have C sharp, and D, and then D sharp, and then E. No E sharp. There's an F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C again. Okay, now coming down, when you get a flat tire, the whole car goes down, so we call them flats. So this is a B note, this is B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, no F flat, E flat, D flat, and C. So each one of these notes, black notes, is going to have 2 names depending on what key we're in. But for instance, that one is F sharp. It's also G flat. Confusing? Well, don't worry about it. It's not all that big a deal. Now you know your way around the keyboard. So that's pretty simple. It's just 7 white notes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5 black notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, or B flat, A flat, G flat, E flat, and D flat. Got it? Thanks for tuning in today, and if you have any questions or any ideas for lessons you'd like to see, just fill out one of the contact forms on the website. I'm your personal piano professor, and thanks for dropping in.